for the
I'm take that and Max.
China.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Perfect air-to-air. Goes for the fireball. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. A comeback's going to be tough now. Can they do it? Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any gets them. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Can't tech the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Scrapping it out up close. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Peppers them with the lightning kicks. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Sees the overhead coming. A super art? Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hayokusen. Forward rush. Dangerous range here. Noticeable life lead is a flatline zone. Player 1 brings it.
India.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Sticks the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
Round 2.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Charges forward. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Yoga fire there. Jumps in. Burnout activates. In there. That was a clinic on how...
USA.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Finds the time to squeeze in above. Who's it gonna be? Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? All right, what's coming up next? Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
Round 2.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Doing some quick planning? Medium kick. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That's what happens when you...
United Kingdom.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Throws them down. Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. An aggressive attack. Shoots off a fireball up close. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive moves. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Fights out of the corner, back to the center, goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Burns apart to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Both fighters planning something? Gets a risky butt in. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Still scrapping for control of the space. From upstairs. The low kick hit. Low heavy, but no go. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Jumps in. This is gonna hurt. Hit them with a quick low kick. Player 1.
Italy.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Does a good job of pushing back. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Blocks the low heavy. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Will that super be the turning point? Medium kick hits. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Digs in deep to get that drive. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. We're at a standstill. Solid anti-air. Crowns him from above. What now? What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Manages to block the jump in attack. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Zones with the fireball. Clutch anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Oh, yo! Super here. Oh, here we go. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. This can lead to some big damage. Looking for a trust that off. Turning it right up with the super. Super out of nowhere. The big brains on this competitor is unreal. Player 1 is a...
France.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? An aggressive attack. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Bops him with a target combo. Well-timed command throw there. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They break things off to take a quick breather. Very critical point of the match with full drive. It takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The jump in delivers the pain right to their doorstep. A little too greedy there. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jumps in, KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Anti-air drops him. Who's going to start things off? Transverse. The hit throw connects. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by fading something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Throws a fireball. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Not much life left, but their draw usage may save them. Both fighters, they're going for the super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Player 1, bring.
Nice shot.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
Simple and clean.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Starts with a jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. The low heavy hit. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly.
Oh yeah!
Checks him with a projectile. Player 2 is almost dead, but the club gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Good distance for a shot. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Going in? They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the cage. Look below. Goes for the fireball, which is very distantly to something in there. Well, listen, when you're...
Russia.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Starts with a jump in. Reads them. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. Checks them with a projectile. Next hit will end the round. Ends with a projectile. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nails the anti-air. Player 1 had an impressive round when managing their drive lead. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Gotta be careful not to whip it. This is gonna hurt. A quick breather. They're going for the super art? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Player 2 is barely hanging in there. Will this super art closes it out? Player 1 brings it home.
Brazil.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Nice counter. Smart play there. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Trips them up. Puts one in the pocket. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Pounces on their prey with a wild hunt.
Taking stock. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump-in. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Grabs and throws them away. Knockdown and manages to block the jump-in attack. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters have a full going wild with Shouter Earth. Brings out a bomb. Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage here. We're at a standstill, but we may see interruptions soon. Throws a fireball. Connects with medium. Follow-up. Player 1 needs to use their... How did they read that throw? Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Both fighters planning something? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Big time whip! Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. They're running out of time. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Charges up the flatlines on. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open with a fireball. Throws a fireball. Player 2 makes it look easy. Perfect cage management. They're sitting on a big time whip. Looking for a hole. All the throw connects. Block attack here to play. Oops, while they're blinking. Okay, here we go. Absolutely relentless. Cross super hard incoming. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Candace rushes in. Taking chunks out of each other here. They gotta find something. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in...
Nice shot.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Decides to go in with the target combo. Starts off zoning with fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump past. Player 1 chases them down. Throws a fireball here, mid KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick. Medium kick hits. A quick breather. Sneaks in above. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Low heavy. Finds the target. Can they create an opportunity for them? Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home.
China.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Well-timed corner switch. Dives in with cruel fate. Takes the trip. They can't squander this punish counter chance. In there! Player Player one with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Goes for the jump in to start. Deadly implication finds the mark. Now they can start the pressure while the opponent is poisoned. Projectile to try and change the situation. Still slugging it out at this range. Pressuring with cruel fate. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. In with snake step. Sets up with the jump in. What'll happen here?
Reach out and blast somebody.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Okay, here we go. Looking for Shinku Hadouken. What a finish! Player one.
Japan.
Oh, hey, excuse me?
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in.
Show me what.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Gets a chance at that jump in. Trips him up. Puts one in the pocket. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Definitely answers the air attack. You always look up when they're cornered. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Misses the drive impact. Oh! Were they baiting them into that? The grab misses. Burnout activates. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Looking for a chance. Blocks the impact. Rising uppercut. Player two neatly brushes that off and keeps going.
You're getting this message loud.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. What'll happen here? It's a good spot to use the super. Yo, are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out!
Loop.
Player two brings it home.
9.
I'm still standing.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
This is gonna be something.
Low heavy. Starts with a jump. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Goes for the low kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. An aggressive attack. The jump in is denied. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Player one chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets them. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Perfect time to spend the meter. How will this impact things? Can't tech the throw? Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Connects with medium kick. Medium kick hits. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Going in, big throws them. Hashogeki goes for the Shin Hashogeki. KO.
Regeneration.
Player one brings it.
Oof.
Thanks for playing.